Hello everyone. It is me, Angie, coming on to do a quick flip through with you on my Christmas journal that I'm going to be start using on December 1st. Just finished up my 31 days of Christmas journal makes. I got my journal. It's just going to be one signature. It's a big one. And thought I'd share with you guys what you guys have been seeing for the last month of all the projects. Here it is. It's just one signature, 3-stitch pamphlet stitch there. I used a lightweight chipboard for the cover. I lined it with fabric, Christmas fabric on the front, and on the back side I used a piece of white felt to kind of give it that snowy soft feel. I did a zigzag stitch all the way around and then put book plate corners on all 4 corners of the cover. And as you can see, this one's a big one. I'm not going to do a wrap because I'm going to be in this thing every single day. So it's just going to, and it's going to sit on my desk unless I'm filming it or doing a project. It's going to be sitting right on my desk. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this. Is we get busy. We all have busy lives. And we forget to write in our journals for a couple days. And then we sit down and we find we have to go back 3 days. It's one of my 2022 challenges for myself is to just sit down and take that time. I think we all need it, just that quiet moment, even if it's just 2 minutes of writing down our thoughts, our feelings, our whatever we're grateful for that day, whatever it is. So yeah, that's going to be something I'm really going to work on getting better. I do a lot. I do write. But sometimes, you know, like I said, we get busy and we forget a day and I'm like, oh, shoot, you know, there was something and I'm sitting there pondering what I wanted to jot down. And it usually ends up coming to me, but I'm going to just try and sit down and write in it every single day. Okay, so here it is. I kept the cover very blank. I just put a little thing that says warm winter wishes. Thought that was pretty. Okay. So let's get into this. You're going to see all the projects that I've been making for the last 30 days, 31 days, and I'll kind of walk you through it. On the front cover, I've got a nice large pocket. It is, what, a good 3-inch deep pocket fabric. I just put a little cute little lightweight chipboard bow there. On the inside, I used one of the little notebooks we made together using scraps. And it's just a cute little notebook. Put some stenciling on there. I don't know if you remember seeing that. And I just wrapped a little piece of lace for a closure with a little button, a little gold button. So I thought that was cute. And then this, I love this. This is one of my favorite projects, I think, is using a stocking template and make yourself a little notebook. Okay, I just put a nice big bow with a little dangle on there on that. So to start out, we've got a couple of spots, good little journaling spots right there. This pretty poinsettia page, I left that blank. As we open it up, this page here, you will see I just did a full page layout, one of my full page layouts. This is what I was calling a double belly band with a tag. Okay, so here's your belly band, and it's a double because there's 2 spots there. And then you pull this out and it houses a nice tag. Okay, and then you can flip those up and you've got a little pretty page, and I also put a little journaling spot there. Okay, so then that just slides right back in. And back in. My fingers will work just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, then we've just got a piece of coffee dye paper. I did a paper, we did this together on video, ruffled paper trim with a double zigzag stitch there. Okay, this side, I just used, this here is one of the paper clusters that we made using scraps. I just used it as a tuck spot, and I put in another journal card that we made together, which is what, 3 by 4.5, good little size journaling card. And and this one we used stitching for our lines to journal on. that was really fun. And then we just put a couple little stamps on there. So that was really cute. That was a lot of fun. This one here is my Doily Pocket with a acetate front. Okay, and we just use a large doily, fold it into kind of like into thirds, put your acetate front and decorate it. And I just put a nice big, this is a nice big tag, 3 3/4 by 6 inch. So another full size kind of page. And I gotta do it sideways so I can get it back in there. You know what, I'll put it in after the video. Okay, so that's a really nice element there. And then this is just a random piece of digital here that I had on that page. Then when you flip that over, we've got our, this is the flip pocket page that we used using a glassine bag. This is a glassine bag that we mounted down, decorated it, attached a flip to it with a pocket, and I just put a little another piece of paper ruffle trim, used some stamping, put a nice little poem, so to speak, here. It says, "We pray a Merry Christmas, made bright by Christmas cheer, with peace and hope and gladness, and all they may hold dear." Okay, this is one of my DIY hand Christmas embellishments, a Santa hat. I did this without a die. I thought it was really cute. Used some faux snow foam for the little puff on the end of the hat. And then here is the tag. Again, more journaling space there. So there's a lot of places to write in this book. It is huge. For one signature, this is a huge, huge journal. Okay. Here we've just got a page. I used again one of our, what do I want to say? Clusters. Okay, paper clusters, and I just used it on the side, and I used it as a tuck spot to hold a journal card there. Okay, got a couple blank pages, so I kind of tried to, you know, evenly space out everything. All the embellishments that we've been making for the last 31 days, I used either 1, 2, or more of everything I made in this whole journal. That's why it is so big. I wanted to use everything that I made, and I still have, I made way too many, so I may have to do a couple more Christmas projects just so those don't get a waste, or I'll just bag them up for next year. But I probably say, oh, what, about 3 or 4 tags of each, maybe 3 tags, maybe 3 little notebooks, 3 or 4 little clusters, just a couple little dangles, and that's it. Not that much, but I was hoping to be able to use everything. This here's just a little half page. I put a little pocket on the front to house a tag here. If you remember that one, this was our layered tag using stitching. We layered scrapbook pieces and book page and just different things, and put a ribbon and journaling spot on the back. Nice sturdy page tag there. There's a lot of layers on this one. So that one was really nice. I like that one. Okay, and then again, another little paper cluster on the side there. Then we flip it over. I used one of the ruffle, paper ruffles on the bottom here, just for a little added decoration. Okay, this one here, you'll see the little journaling cards that we made. I just slid one of those in there. And I do need to find a little clip or something, or a paper clip to clip that down, but right now it's just sitting right there, just like that. Okay, then we go to the next one. We've got our, I've got my double tuck belly band, double pocket, opposite reverse pockets. This is a belly band, so it'll house whatever you tuck behind the belly band. As well, it has a couple little pockets on there, and I just put a couple medallion shaped tags. And there's journaling spot on the back for a little jotting something down. So I thought that was really pretty. Put a couple candy canes and a pretty wreath. And that takes up a lot of my bulk space, as far as the bulk in my journal too. I used a lot of these raised elements, and then a few bows. So that really bulks your journal up a lot once you start getting into those pieces. Okay, this here is my DIY wreath journal spot using small circles. Okay, and then you just journal right down in there. I thought that's really cute. I like that project. Okay, this page here I made a fabric pocket. Again, it's a good about 3.5 inches, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 3.5 inches pocket deep. And then I did in the front a little lace, or not lace, crochet trim pocket. So it's a double pocket, and I just did some zigzag stitching. I attached a couple of my little paper dangles to there. Okay, I've got a couple tags in this one. This one here was using scraps, and we just sewed them together to make a tag, and then we put journaling spot on the back. This one here is where we used washi tape. Okay, we just did strips of washi tape to get a nice layered look, and then we decorated it. And again, more journaling for on the back. Okay, so that right there has 2 tags and a journal card and a couple little dangles. So that's a pretty little full page there. Okay, more writing space. This one I really like. This is my DIY full page layout, making a Christmas tree with a journal spot. I just hand cut a Christmas tree, layered the papers, decorated it, and when you open it up, you have a little space for journaling in the middle. I thought that was really cute. I just laid that down. I made some bows with some green twine and attached those around the page. So I thought that was really cute, and then decorated it accordingly. So that was a really fun page. Okay, then we got another little half page here. And then when you flip it over, I just used one of the paper clusters that we made. Use it for an edge as like a flip to help give some sturdiness to that weight, to that page, and then you can write. Okay, that was a really pretty page. I didn't want to put anything on the front of that. Then when we get to this side, I've got my belly band or side tuck. Either way, you could use it either way. It's kind of like the other one here, this one, except I've got reverse side pockets. This one I've got double pockets on the same side, so I just used it as a side tuck, so to speak, to reinforce the edge of this page. And you've just got a couple small journaling cards in there. And you can glue it down all the way down as what I did, or you can just glue down the 3 sides and have an additional tuck spot behind. Totally your choice. Okay, this here is my funky fold pocket that we made. Made a couple of those, and I think I put both of you. I did. I put both of those in the journal. Okay, put a couple little embellishments, Merry Christmas, and a little Christmas button, along with a pretty card with a journaling spot on the back with a little stamp. So that's nice and cute there. Okay, here's where we get to the middle of the signature. I just layered some book page on the back, on top, for journaling. So when you pull that out, you can do some journaling here. This is just the old vintage digital that I had here, and I just laid it down so you have a tuck spot in there. And I just put some pieces, random pieces in there. And again, on this side, you've got yourself a little tuck spot, writing space, and I just put a couple little extra Christmas pieces, paper there. Okay, and then we got coffee dyed paper. This is one of the full page layouts. I did double pocket using deli paper over the top. These papers that I used was a really shiny Christmas paper, and it was just kind of really, really bright, so I wanted to tone that down, so I just overlaid it with some brown deli paper and stitched around it and did some light stamping. You can't see it on this one. It didn't come out real well, but I still like it. Looking at it myself, I don't know how well you can see it in camera. You can still see it, but it's just not quite as bold as I thought it would come out. But that's a learning lesson for me. And then on this one, I went over it with some glossy accents to make it, give it that shiny look. And hopefully you can kind of pick some of that up in camera. Okay, then we've got 3 tags. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So again, journaling, plenty of journaling space on that page as well. This is a real feminine, pretty page. I like this. I wanted to put some pink in there. It's just a nice stitched pocket. and with a slanted pocket. I don't know what this is called, but I was explaining they only had a little bit left, so I wanted to put some of that in here. And I just think it's just a really pretty, delicate page. And then again, a nice, large journaling card with a stamped image on the back with journaling space. And that's a stamp as well as that. And it's two separate stamps that I put together. Okay. So that goes in there, and then you can see how big and bulky this little bow is there. Okay, another half page there, just left that. Then we get to this side here, and I've got another side tuck. Just layered it with paper and some trim and some lace, put a little snowman, and it's got a tuck spot as well. And I put a slender journaling, like notebook, in there. Okay, so that slides in there in the actual belly band itself. And then you've also got a tuck spot because of the way I glued it down to the page. Where the other one I glued all the way down. This one I just did 3 sides. So we have an actual tuck spot to hold a tag or a large journaling card or something there. Okay, and then this is blank, and I kind of thought this kind of just flowed together. I used my DIY handmade embellishments. I didn't use any die cuts or anything on these. I just hand drew them, cut them out, and decorated them up. Made some cute little mittens. Used lace for the cuff with a little gold bling. Used some Christmas twine. Remember how they used to be attached back in the day so the kids don't get them loose? You put one through the arms of the jacket so then when they take their jacket off they don't lose them. And then again, a little hat. Used some more of the foam faux snow. Tucked in some of the little tickets that we made, if you remember making the DIY tickets. So I got a little tuck spot there. Tuck in a little strand of tickets. Okay. This here, another paper cluster. I just used there, and as well as a tuck spot. And I didn't put anything there, but we can tuck something in there for sure. Here again, we've got another paper cluster I used as a side tuck to hold that tag there. Okay, this here is our full page layout design using a doily. And then when you open it up, you've got some prettiness here. And to cover the ribbon there, I just attached a couple little Christmas stamps. And I laid a tag in there, but then you've got this prettiness here. Okay, isn't that nice? And then your little journaling spot on the back of that tag. Okay, so then that closes right up. And on this, because of the doilies being so fragile, I backed them with a piece of, with some packaging tape. Okay, that's why you see the sheen and the shine. Like it's, yeah, I just backed it with some packaging tape, some clear packaging tape. Okay. And just a bow closure there. And that's that. Isn't that cute? So a lot going on here. I think it's a lot of fun. Again, another one of my DIY journal spot wreaths. And this one I used pattern paper, and I just put a little Merry Christmas there with a red bow. That was really cute. Again, another half page. I've got a little tuck spot there. I forgot to put something in there, but this is an actual tuck spot under here. You can tuck a little journaling card or something in there. And then there's a side tuck here, holds a journal card here. Okay, flip it over. There's a little tuck spot there. I put in some more of the little tickets that we made, as well as one of the little Christmas notepads that has a couple little pages on there for journaling. So I just tucked those in there. Okay, then we get to here. This page here, I just did a belly band the opposite direction, again with a pocket. I love that design, a belly band with a pocket. So there's a pocket there holding a journaling card. Okay, so then you can tuck some other pieces behind the belly band. And I just have this little strip. It says all I want for Christmas with a list, and then I put a little Christmas notepad that we made together with a few sheets for added journaling. And I just tuck those right in there. This is the full page layout design that we made together. It was multiple angled pockets design. And it's got one, let's see, I forgot now, 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 places, pockets, slots for pockets. Here's 1, 2, 3, and I laid it down completely on the page, but you could leave this top portion open, have another pocket there, or leave this portion open, have another pocket there, but I glued it all the way down. And this is just using 5 pieces of book page and then decorating it how you wanted to, and I just used some gilding flakes and a couple little embellishments, and you just put in your tags. Very easy, very pretty, fun page there. This one here is another one of my funky fold pockets, using different pattern paper. Just use some cute little Christmas trim. Another one of my washi tape tags, and I just put a little label and put some, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be holly or the other one. I think it's holly. Okay, again, here is a paper cluster. Just put that on the corner. Put a little piece of paper ruffle on the opposite side of that. Okay, this here is a double pocket like the other one that we made. But this one, instead of the stamping, I did still do some stamping, but on this one I used some more of the glossy accents. On this one I used some glitter, and then I used some little small wooden chipboard pieces and some snowflake, they're little plastic flatback snowflake pieces there. And then again, got 2 large tags. There's one tag and there's a second tag. Now I didn't put toppers on these, this one because the reindeer on this one, and then this one is just, it's getting really full, so I stopped putting the toppers on the rest of them that I didn't finish. Or not, should I say finish, they're finished, but I just chose not to put any on there. Then we get to the back page. Again, this pretty page of poinsettias there. On the back pocket, I put another little dangle with bulb pin. Another one of the journaling card pieces there, and another pretty window, what I'm calling a window tag. Okay, very cute. So I'm really had a lot of fun making this. I can't wait till December 1st to get started on my writing, and thank you so very much for following along with me on this. I appreciated your comments and your feedback, and I can't get that in right now. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to using this. I hope you stay with me and continue watching. If there's anything that you might like to see, let me know. If I can do it, I don't mind taking on a challenge. If it's something I'm not sure of, I'll give it a try. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. And I hope you like the Christmas journal. I will see you on the next video. You guys take care and God bless. Bye-bye.